Well, good evening, you guys, and welcome to today's issue of Letters to Levi, which actually got started from a post from Elena, west of the Mississippi. It was about a status I posted on a site about an Asian guy who went down as a pilot, and his parents decided to preserve his male fluids so that his male legend could live on. And I outrageously made some comments about it, and that turned me into POS and a misogynist and a word that begins in A with an S in the middle, and it ends in an E. But unfortunately for her, she doesn't understand those aren't the worst things I've ever been called. On a more serious note, it saddens me that so many people will automatically, and we're all supposed to be on the same side here. We're supposed to be on the same side. But when Democrats and so-called liberals get so angry at one another and they resort to name calling and disrespect, which she has done all day, and she won't let this go, by the way. But in any case, the point is this, that we must use a little bit of common sense and reason and kind of leave passion alone sometimes, because when we get so passionate about issues, then we lose sight of logic and common sense. For example, should a man tell a woman, a female dentist, that you have no business in touching my body or doing anything to me if you need a root canal or you need a tooth extracted? Should you say a woman has no business in a man's body? Well, no, of course not. Only an idiot would say that, especially if you're in that chair right now. You need a damn tooth pulled, right? And vice versa. Should a female tell a male dentist, oh, well, you know something? Don't touch my body. No, I gotta have a female dentist. You have no business in my body. That's asinine. And that's how this whole thing started. We need to forget about gender on such a mass scale that every discussion results in it. But anyway, let me get back to me. So, Miss Elena, you want to say that I'm archaic and I hate women? Well, guess what? I raised 2 daughters alone for the last 10 years without a dime of child support. My first master's degree, which I obtained way back in 1986, was in counseling, psychology, behavioral science, with an emphasis on domestic violence avoidance. I lost 2 women to rape within a 3-year period several years ago. I was in law enforcement and prevented many rapes. I volunteered at rape crisis centers and battered women's shelters every other weekend for the last umpteen years. You don't know me, you don't know a damn thing about me. All you know is extrapolation from Facebook, and since you're such a genius, I'm sure you know what the hell that means without Googling. But anyway, before you jump all over someone, curse someone, and call them despicable names, why don't you get to know them? Why don't you find out about them? Why jump to conclusions and just assume that I'm some dumbass misogynist when I was really, on the original thread, I was really just being facetious. But you carried it on, so I carried it on. But anyway, now I'm done, and that's who I am. That's what I'm about. I do not hate women. I'm sure that deep down you are not a misandrist. You probably don't hate men. You're just so passionate. You're just so angry. You've just embraced the issues so much that you've lost sight of the fact that we may joke and we may disagree here and there on different things, but the ultimate goal is to get 45, make sure he's not re-elected. That's all of our goals as Democrats and liberals. And I'm out, all of you guys. One love, Godspeed, and Elena, I hope you find peace with yourself, really, and with me.